Hey everybody, I'm just wanting to help you out a little bit with some basic Google Slides. Hopefully you've been taking notes in a Google Doc or on paper for your project so far, and then turning it into a Google Slide is something that I know some of you are familiar with and some of you not so much. So if this is something you've done a lot before, you don't need to watch this. But if you'd like some advice, I'll show you some basics. First thing, how do you get to Google Slides? That's kind of tricky. So you can see on my screen here, I'll get myself out of the way a little bit, or at least I'll try to anyway. I'm just at a window in Google Chrome. I've opened Google Chrome. I'm signed in as me. You should have these 9 little dots up here in the corner. Click on those. This opens up all your different Google apps. Slides is the nice yellow one, so click on Slides. And once again, I'm showing you how to make a new slide. So if you've already started one, your slide should be here. I've got all kinds of stuff down here, but you probably won't have quite as much, which is fine. And if you're going to make a new one, I would recommend doing just a blank one, especially as you're learning, but there's other different templates you can use. So I'm going to click on blank. Okay, here we go. I'm now at kind of my basic slideshow presentation mode. Now, this bar over here that says themes, this lets you kind of choose some different templates. You're more than welcome to play around with those if you want. For me, I'm just going to click the plain one, and then I'm going to close this so I have some more space. Here are some basic things I recommend starting with. First of all, give your stuff a name. So I'm just going to say this is state project example. You should call it your state, maybe put your name on it as well. Title slide, I'm going to call this Oregon. You don't have to have a subtitle. You can all say Oregon is the Beaver State. That's Oregon State nickname. Hey, look at that. I've already now put down my state nickname. Okay, couple things to do from here. One of those things is how to keep working. This plus sign up here is really important. So click that plus sign. Now I have a new slide. You can make as many slides as you want. Here's the next thing. This slide has a space for a title and then a space for information. That's great if you want it to do that. This button here called layout. So once again, if I'm clicking on the slide, it doesn't show it. If I click off to the side here, then it gives me this layout option. I can make a slide with 2 columns. I can make a slide that's just one big box. I can also just make a blank slide, and then I can do whatever I want to it. So I'm going to make this a blank slide just to show you some things. One of the big things is this little box with a T, a text box. So I'm going to make a text box here. And this is kind of a frustrating thing. This is new. This little button here. Google Slides has changed and now it auto-fits things. I don't like it. I'm going to say don't auto-fit. That way I can change my text box around how I want. And I'm going to say Oregon became a state in 1859. Now, how do I add a picture to my slideshow? In general, your slideshow should have some words, some information, and some pictures. Open a new tab, and I'm going to say Oregon State Flag. And I'm going to go to images, and I'm going to, I like this one because it shows both sides. Now, here's how you get these things. 2-finger click, not click, click, 2 fingers, spread out, click. Click. Copy image. You want to make a copy of that image, not image address, copy image, back to your slideshow, click on your slide, 2-finger click, paste. That's a little too big. Use those corner buttons to shrink down your picture. You can move it where you want it to. Now let's say I want to make another text box. I'm going to make another text box here, and I'm going to say, the Oregon flag is one of the only flags that has a picture on both sides. Okay, I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, let me know.